Okay, done.
Finish.
End clap. Hi gang, and welcome to the most important Warhammer product review of the year. All 5 Warhammer 40k candles. Yeah, so when these were announced, I wasn't even surprised. Games Workshop's merchandise teams have been on a roll with crazy products to stick the 40k logo on for years now. So when it was announced that Merchoid would be selling 5 different battle scents to replicate the smells of the 41st millennium, yeah, that seemed totally normal, even if people were a bit confused as to who they were aimed at. Smelly gamer jokes aside. Well, here in the Arbitorium Precinct household, we are big fans of a smelly candle, or a normal candle, or a spooky skull candle, or any other sort of candle, so it looks like, well, looks like I'm the target market. When these were announced, I immediately put in an order for all 5 and this bonus nurgling and eagerly awaited the delivery. So in this video, we're going to conduct a highly scientific full product review, try to guess what each of these actually smell of, and test their ability to fill a room with the scents of 40k once they're lit. However, while I'm a big fan of scented candles, I'm actually really bad at identifying scents, so I've drafted in my partner, Emmy, who's way better at that sort of thing than me, and to be fair, might have to put up with them too occasionally, so it seemed only fair to let her try and guess each scent, and see if Warhammer candles are really a thing worth adding to your gaming basement. A bit of information first, there are 5 candles available in the range: Space Marines Dark Angels Tallow, the scent of faith; Astra Militarum Catachum Potpourri, the scent of Deathworld; Tyrannid Toxicrine Spores, the scent of the Great Devourer; Tau Ethereal Pheromones, the scent of expansion; and Slanesh Soporific Musk, the scent of delusion. Each is a tinned soy wax candle, they're vegan, I checked with Merchoid before I ordered, with an estimated burn time of 22 hours. Now they might all have 3 different names, but Emmy doesn't play 40k, so hopefully this will be a totally impartial and very accurate review. First, let's see what they smell like out of the tin. Alright, so you don't know what any of these, you've seen all these, so hopefully the labels won't give away too much of what they are. So, are you ready to start snuffling candles?
Okay.
Okay, right, here's the first one. It's a green one. I'll let you have a sniff and then you can tell me what it is and then we'll see if that matches up to what they're meant to be. So, have a sniff. What are you getting? It's
very fresh. It's like one of those, if you would get like a sea breeze, that's probably, I don't think there's anything in the Warhammer universe that resembles like a fresh sea breeze though.
I mean, there might be. I would guess that this one would be on the more traditional musky smell end of things from the label.
Yeah. It smells very soapy. It smells like pine and then like something else.
This is Space Marines. Basically, this is Space Marines Dark Angels Tallow. Dark Angels are from like a forest planet.
Oh,
so that might be an idea. I was expecting like incense or something.
Yeah.
But is it actually more forest?
There's definitely like pine I got from it. So there's a tree.
Okay.
A tree vibe, but there's something else there. Maybe that's the faith.
Maybe that's the faith. Okay, so Space Marines, Dark Angels, initial thoughts, smells like trees.
Yeah, it smells a bit like trees.
Okay, candle 2 is Tyrannids. It's a bright red candle.
Oh, that's the colour of blood.
Yep, I can smell it from here. Go on, have a go.
Can you?
Yeah, okay. yeah.
Oh. I think, actually, it's very lemony. It's very lemony, even though it's bright red, which is a little bit confusing for your senses.
I thought that. I
like
saw
blood
this.
orange, maybe.
Yeah, but when I sniffed it, I was like, is that just a lemon candle?
It just smells literally like lemon.
Yeah.
And lemon scent, not fresh lemons, but lemon scent.
What, like lemon toilet cleaner?
Yeah, like bleach.
So that's an interesting one. Tyrannids are like, I guess, they're like a giant space bug swarm come to eat everything, and all their ships and technology.
Are they lemony fresh in that they cleanse places of life?
Maybe. I mean, you tend to find, and all their ships and technologies organic. You'd think I suppose lemon is sort of clean.
It doesn't make me think of bugs or anything.
No. I was expecting something sort of fruity, I suppose, but lemon?
That's a fruit.
I mean, it's a cleaner, isn't it? So I suppose it's an organic cleaning material, and Tyrannids would need that if they're making all their ships out of meat.
Yeah, I don't know how meat works either, so I can't help you with that.
Right, Tyranids, despite the red colour, just a lemon candle.
It's just lemon.
That's just lemon.
Trees and lemons, so far. Quite natural so far.
Okay, right, let's go on to the next one. So I'll be interested to see what you think of this one. So this is the Astra Militarum one, the Scent of Death World, which could be anything, really. It's pale green. Have a snuffle on that.
But you weren't telling me what they were before I smelt them.
It's a fair point. I won't do that in future. But Death World could be anything.
I've been trying not to look at them. That's really funny because it smells incredibly similar to the first one. Like soapy trees. Again. But slightly... Can I compare it to the similar one?
You can, yeah. I'll tell you what it is first. Astra Militarum are just space army, like regular humans in a space army, and they all come from different planets. And this one's particularly Catachan Potpourri, and Catachan's like a jungle world.
Oh, okay.
So
it's jungle trees.
Jungle trees? This is Dark Angel's Tallow, this first one, which was the Scent of Faith, which apparently just turns out to be trees.
Yeah.
Any difference?
I was like, I think they're the same. Okay, so the Scent of Faith is stronger, but to me they smell the same. It's just that the jungle one is milder, like the rain has washed away the flavour.
Okay, brilliant. There we are. They're both on the same side. Everything else here is from a different faction, but they are from the same faction.
If you want the smell of forest, I would just get the Space Marines because it's stronger.
Okay.
Stronger forest.
I actually think they're quite strong smelling for a candle.
Yeah, they seem like it.
Yeah.
Just unlit.
All right, let's go for the next one. This is going to be a bit weird.
You're going to tell me what it is?
I'm going to tell you what it is because it's really vague anyway.
This is the best colour so far.
Okay, so this is purpley pink.
Lilac, if you will.
Yeah, that is what that colour's called. I mean, again, I can smell it from here. Go for it.
It's wafting. I think this one's going to be floral. Oh, okay. It's almost like candy. It's kind of like candy floss, like a little bit floral. It's the colour of lavender, but that's not the flower that it smells like. They all smell very soapy. You know, you don't necessarily want from a candle. Like you want that from soap. So
I thought this was like bubblegummy or like popping candy.
Yeah, this is what candy floss
Sherbety.
Yeah.
But you're right, it does smell like soap. Okay, so Slanesh is an evil chaos god. It's also the only one of these that I would say has a smell associated with it in world.
Oh, okay.
So Slanesh is the chaos god of like excess.
Right.
And therefore like art and sex and music but like excessively to the point of violence and death and drugs and...
So he's a rip-off of Dionysus then?
Yeah, it's sort of like evil Dionysus.
Okay.
Yeah, like what if the chaos gods are all representations of destructive emotions? Slanesh is like pride and excess and too much of a good thing.
So he covers 2 or 3 sins. I mean, it's a bit greedy, isn't it?
Yeah, there's only 4 gods though.
Oh, okay. Fair
so yeah, and so there is this idea that like the demons of Slanesh have this like cloying sweet smell to them that beguiles you and that you can't help but like and sort of enchants you. I
mean, a kind of candy type scent makes sense for that. I would say there's like a hint of maybe Parma Violet as well.
Oh God, there might be.
Yeah, Parma Violet sweets, that kind of thing.
Yeah, which are, I mean, I would associate Parma Violet sweets with that sort of cloying, I'm not sure why I like it, why is this good smell, which seems
you're
very
like, why am I eating these? But I guess the chaos drives you to do that.
That's what it is. Slanesh drives you to eat Parma Violets.
Yeah.
The scent of delusion.
But that's the most distinctive. All the other ones are just kind of like planty, soapy.
We've got one more to go.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so the outside, it doesn't match the inside.
No, it's blue.
This one should smell like a sea breeze by judging by appearance. Oh, okay. That's like basically cocoa. That's really sweet, chocolatey, coconutty.
Coconut?
Yeah. Tropical coconut flavour. It's like cocoa butter.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's like cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit vanilla. Is there vanilla?
Yeah.
And
very sweet.
I thought the thing this immediately made me think of when I opened it was generic IKEA linen cotton sort of neutral smell.
Well, I guess because it's sort of sweet and vanilla-y. So
yeah. This is a different faction called the Tau, and they're like expansionist blue aliens. That's why it's blue, I think. Okay. I don't know why the package is yellow, but that's why it's blue. They're ostensibly the least bad faction in 40k. All factions in 40k are bad, but they're the least bad. They're very expansionist, but they like try and integrate other species into their empire.
This is the most sweet, inoffensive flavour of them.
Yeah, it is the most neutral thing, isn't it? And then there's this dark underside where they might be mind controlling everybody.
Oh, good. Okay. Like chocolate does, you know, to be fair.
Fair. Yeah. It's called Tau Ethereal Pheromones, the scent of expansion.
I don't want alien pheromone. See, that puts me off a little bit because I don't want to breathe in mind control pheromones from aliens. No.
Yeah, which is weird because that's whereas like sexy demon candy.
Quite enjoy that.
Yeah,
it's quite nice.
Okay.
I don't mind it. I mean, it is the scent of delusion, but ignorance is bliss, you know. So I guess it's enjoyable.
Of all of them, favorite, least favorite.
Just smell this red one again. So it is quite nice, isn't it? It depends what you're going for, but see, now when I smell the delusion compared to the devourer, this now just again smells like some kind of soap, like too generic. So actually I think I'm gonna pick lemony fresh as maybe my favorite. I mean, I'd like to, well, the forest might be nicer when it's burning.
Well, that's the plan for the rest of the evening, is to burn all of them for a little bit, then open the windows and see what they smell like.
I don't like that one. It's suspicious.
Well, that's very much the point.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get them on fire and see what they smell like later. Okay, so this one's been on for about 15 minutes. Can you smell anything?
You have to be quite near. You have to be quite close to the candle to get that lemony.
Can't smell much.
If you go like slightly above it, you can smell lemons. But I wouldn't say it's overwhelming.
Which is weird because they're really smelly candles without being lit.
It smelled a lot stronger before it was on fire, which is not really what you look for in a candle.
Let's wait and see if the next one's the same. So Tyranids, smells of lemons, except when you set fire to it.
Yeah.
Second candle, Astrologer has been on for about 15 minutes. We've been timing it based on Drag Race.
Yes. It's a helpful mark.
What do you think?
What is Death World meant to smell like again?
Apparently trees, but not as much like trees as the other one.
Just a little bit like trees. This one smells a lot stronger than the lemon one in that you don't have to stick your face in it to get a scent, which is not what you want from a scented candle, really. Yeah,
I can actually smell some sort of tree piney thing.
Yeah, there's a kind of fresh, planty smell. I think it's quite nice. But I'd be interested to see if the Space Marines one that's very similar, whether that's just a stronger scent, because that would basically make this one kind of pointless.
Yeah, good point. All right, well, let's do it then. Get yourself a match ready. 15 minutes more of Drag Race, and we'll be back. This is the Space Marine one. Mm-hmm. Again, it's been on for about 15 minutes.
Probably your classic flavour, right? I hear that's the most...
Classic Space Marines are the normal flavour of 40k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I think as suspected, it's very similar to the other foresty one, but this is stronger.
Is it still just as foresty?
Yeah, it's pretty pine fresh. Like, you know, you sort of get a vibe like you're in Centre Parks or you're frolicking in the woods with the nymphs. So it's pleasant.
I can't imagine Dark Angels frolicking in the woods with the nymphs, but they do like big cuddly animals. Big fans of wildlife.
Are they?
Yeah.
The bears and things.
Bears and lions. Mostly lions, really.
But they don't live in the woods.
Good point.
It doesn't smell like the Serengeti as far as I know, but it is a pleasant flavour.
One of the nicer ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say this is probably the nicest smell so far.
All right, we've got the Tau pheromones up. I can smell it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's sickly. I don't like it. This is the alien pheromones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Is it still coconut? Is it vanilla? Is it both?
I think it's more like cocoa butter. Yeah, cocoa butter and coconut and vanilla. I thought chocolate at one point, but I think what I meant was cocoa butter. It just smelled like, you know, Palmer's moisturizer, which is just pure cocoa butter. That's what it smells like. If you like something sickly sweet,
but maybe a bit too synthetic. But it smells. It smells more than Tyranids.
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely smells. In fact, the first lemony one just didn't work as a scented candle at all. Like you just couldn't smell it. We have been scientifically airing out the room with wafting.
Oh yeah, no, this is very scientifically done. Everyone, we have wafted the room post every candle with a great big picture frame and all the doors open. Tao gets a, you can definitely smell it, but it's not a very nice smell rating, and we'll move on. 15 minutes of Slanesh being on.
You can't smell it until you're fairly close to it.
Yeah, I mean, I can smell a bit in the air, but like the Tyranid one, which was the other really, really strong smelling candle, not quite as strong as I expected.
I told you they might not translate.
I wonder if that's part of the thing. It's deluding us slowly with its soporific musk.
We could be deluded without even realizing.
But yeah, not as cloying as I was hoping for.
Yeah, it's not that sweet. It actually smells less sweet than the cocoa one. Than the
Tao one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells less sweet than that. It smells like flowery soap, and I don't enjoy that. It's not, I wouldn't recommend it as a flavour. Oh my god, the flames are huge.
All right.
Calm down. It's not very ethereal, is it?
So there we go, Emmy. We've done 5 candles. We've turned them all on for 15 minutes. We've sniffed them, unlit and lit.
It's weird smelling them unlit. Some of them smell quite different to what they promise. I think my favourite is Space Marines. It's nice and pine fresh. It is strong enough as well.
Space Marines weirdly wins out with foresty, fresh pine scent.
Yeah.
Not what I expected.
It almost feels like they've picked some, perhaps a cynical person might say they've picked some generic candle flavours and put Warhammer labels on them. I don't know. rather than having specially made.
You don't think these are specially made to match the scent of the models?
Well, shouldn't they smell like paint?
Super glue and plastic.
Yeah.
Thanks for participating in this extremely scientific study. And there we go. Yeah, it's pretty clear that these are just regular scented candles with 40k labels on, and not very good ones. I don't think anyone's really surprised by that. They smell fine, I guess, but not really good enough to justify the price tag, though Merchoid do offer a pretty good discount if you buy the whole set. However, I don't think anyone's really buying these for their incredible quality as scented candles. Just like this squishy little guy, they're mostly just novelty items to have around. Will they improve the scent of a few basements? Yeah, maybe, but keep them away from the superglue. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, click on that little next video box on the right, or do all the normal YouTube things. And if you'd like to fund my useless merchandise habit, head over to the Patreon on the link below. See ya.